Absolutely can.
Okay. Okay. You want to do can you do the video? Because I don't have them pulled up.
All right, here we go. Let's get this show started. Welcome, everybody. So glad to see everybody on tonight. Fantastic. Get ready for some powerful, powerful information that we're about to share with you. See a lot of good people here. If you're a guest, if you're here for the very first time, definitely put it in the chat. Let us know who was that person that invited you here tonight. We want to definitely know who invited you here. So join us very quickly. We're about to get started. All right, and we're going to tag team here with my partner here all the way in Indianapolis, Indiana. Man, this lady here is thebomb.com. Let me just let you know, since she's been here, things have changed. We have been more blessed just because of her presence, and she has grown so quickly in this company that it's been just amazing. So, Rachelle, take it away.
Oh, Dr. Ross, thank you so much. I always know the Bible always says, be ready. So I'm just so happy to be here tonight. And we're happy to have our guests on and our Arcana. Those of us already in Arcana, just glad to see you guys on. And you, Dr. Ross, I can't even say enough. I've learned so much through you since I've been here. You are definitely someone that whoever comes on board, they can learn so much. And I've learned so much from you because you have a wealth of knowledge and a beautiful, beautiful person. So I'm so glad to have this tag team experience. So you guys, thanks for hopping on. We're just so happy that you're here with us. And tonight we don't want to hold you long, but we do want you to just sit back and listen to this information you're about to receive and keep an open mind on this because you're going to hear something that you probably haven't heard before. And so write down your notes and then later on we're going to have you. I'm sure the person that invited you, if you're a guest, you can write it in the chat who invited you and thank them because this is going to be an amazing, this is amazing information and it's an amazing platform for you to see tonight. So first of all, let me tell you about, so elevate. First of all, we want to elevate our well-being, and the meaning of Arcana means in the hands of God. And can we be in better hands than in the hands of God? And so our company, just to let you know, we launched on April the 20th, 2019, with our line of CBD products and essential oils and a wellness line in 2020. In 2021, we introduced the flat belly lifestyle, and we have we have more than actually we have over 28,000 customers now. So that's a little bit this slide's a little older. So actually we have over 28,000 customers, and we reinvest 1% of gross profits to empower our undeserved communities, which is a blessing. And our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy, they are our birthright. And by offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their fullest potential. Now we have different market segments, and this company was very smart in choosing different markets that was already very successful. We chose the wellness market, which is a 3.4 trillion, that's with a T as in Tom, billion-dollar industry. We chose our travel, which is a $7 trillion industry. We know people love, love, love to travel. I was just speaking about that a few minutes ago. We chose our crypto forex, and a young lady was just asking me right before I got off the phone, I need to learn more about the crypto. And that in itself is a 2.4 quadrillion, that's with a Q, quadrillion dollar industry. And we chose home-based business, which is a 190 billion with a B dollar industry. And our executive team, just so you know who they are, we have an amazing executive team. We have our amazing Mr. Bo Tomlin. He is part of our medical advisory board. We have our we have Christian Phillips. He is our little phenom. He is our COO, Chief Operating System. He is a young man that is, at 13, they've known this young man, and he's already been in the heads of different companies and things. With his talent, he's a brilliant, just brilliant. We have Melissa Boston. She is our visionary. She is our CEO. We have Miss Phyllis Nash. She is our CSO. She is our lady that she wants us. She just pushes us to be better. And we have Jose Seriano. He's our international Spanish ambassador. And with all of our experience, they have over 120 plus years of combined experience in the direct sales. And I'm sorry, my computer's doing a little crazy here. And they have helped to shape and guide multi-billion-dollar companies. And this is part of our advisory board. We have from MD doctors to chiropractors to naturopaths to massage therapists. We have a plethora of different types of medical personnel in our medical board, and we're just so happy to have these young lady and young men on this board because they are full of knowledge and they're just giving us more breathing and into us. Now, our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and your soul. And our philosophy, we believe that true well-being is only founded by connecting, just as our great grandmothers did. And that's to the garden, the earth, and to our inner wisdom. And you may say, why wellness? Why is this so important? Well, we have given birth to the first generation of children who are predicted to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. And every time I say that, I get chills. I was sharing that with a young man today, one of the pastors, because I'm going to be going into the church because we want to get this information out. Because when you say the first generation to outlive we're going to outlive our children, it's not supposed to be that way. But by 2030, they said colon cancer in itself is estimated to become the leading killer for people 20 to 49 years of age. And so there's consequences and to what we do and all the things that we do. And in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from heart disease in the United States. And 25% of them, their first symptom was death. And I'm saying this because, we're going to be talking a little bit more about something that we do to help prevent some of this. And I was talking to, again, a young man today who said he was in a hospital 2 episodes, 2 different times while he was in the pulpit, fell out. By he had the fib, I was saying it earlier, and where his heart was skipping beats. He said that it just was all it was just, he was bad. It was just bad, and they thought he was out of here. And I was thinking, man, if we had done these scans on him, maybe we could have shown him some things that he was in trouble. So nearly 700,000 people, like I said, died from heart disease in the United States. And like I said, the first symptom was death. Why is the first symptom death? Why, if we're going to our doctors, why isn't that one of the last things we want is death, right? And so, and when you see, like, we got pictures of showing different pictures of like our arteries, and when blood is supposed to flow through, and how clear it is, the blood. And then you see the second picture when you're seeing plaque is starting to form. A lot of times you don't know that. You can't really necessarily feel that. But when you start to get that, where the blockage, that you feel, and then a lot of times we may recover, and then sometimes you may not recover. So we definitely want to keep more people from having that, looking like that, or when that happens, to let people know before death is the last issue of what happens. So it starts a lot of times with learning our blood type. And if I were to ask many of you today, even if I asked myself like 8 months ago, I didn't know my blood type. And if I were to ask you right now, how many of you know your blood type? Many of you probably would not. It's not readily available in the hospitals. They don't, or your doctors don't necessarily tell you. I don't know if that by choice are they doing that, but I know back in the day you could get your blood type, but you don't anymore unless you pay for it. And before I came to this company, I had to pay for my blood type because I wanted to know what it was. It cost me $115 or $130, I think. And but I got it. And then after that, I joined this company and realized, oh wow, I really blew that money. But it was good to know. We have your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than your race, your culture, or your geography. It is a genetic blueprint of who you are and a guide to know how you can live the most healthy, better, most healthful, a healthier life. And one person's food, believe this, is another person's poison. And what we provide for you, we have what we can we do blood tests. We show you if you don't know your blood, we can go ahead and be able to uh, do the blood test for you to show you where you are on your which one you are. We have our A blood type, it's Argarian. We have our B, which is balanced. We have an O, which is our oldest blood type. And then we have our AB blood, gold, what we call that the golden blood. And we provide all that for you because, like I said, you do want to know that blood type because there are certain things that A's are not supposed to have. Like your bananas, you may love them, but you may even notice sometimes when you eat the bananas, you may feel a little discomfort. You may not yet, but this is something you're not supposed to have. And then like the crab and the steak and all that, you should never eat meat as an A blood type or B certain like the chicken and the avocados and the shrimp. You may love all of that. It's not to say you can't have it sometime, but it is definitely against your blood type. And someone like myself, like the catfish, the white wine. And we can't have, not to say we can't have any wine, but it's the white wine and avocados. Again, some of the things you can have on occasions, but to have it as a regular lifestyle, we need to know that it goes against us and it only hurts our body. So we definitely want to watch that, but you need to know what it is. And so would you like to know how well you are functioning? Would you like to know how every organ is working in your body before it becomes critical? Because we don't want any organ to become critical. And the beautiful thing, Akana has certified health coaches like myself that are equipped to assist you in that area. So, what I was saying earlier about the young man that I spoke to earlier, I had mentioned because we had already talked about him having me coming in his church and doing bioscan, but he got sick. He got the fifth heart fifth. He got sick, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you are a perfect prime example of why we need this." He said, "You're right, because we don't wait for a crisis. He just had a crisis. As a matter of fact, he had two. Then he had to have surgery, he had to do all this stuff. And so we don't want that for anyone. Now, this is a handheld, we call it a quantum analyzer. It's a wand that utilizes cellular and biomolecular processes to help ascertain the state of your body at the cellular level. Now, this is non-invasive. It has no radiation, anything like that. It's regular, it's Eastern medicine, actually. And you can get your results in really 2 minutes or less. And it's 85 to 95% accuracy. And it is used it's been used for over 40 years. I remember one of the doctors when we were talking about the bioscan, and he said, they're doing too much. It's doing too much. It's giving me way too much information. And I'm like, why? If it's 85 to 95% accurate, why is it giving way too much? Because if people started healing their body naturally, they don't need the doctors to be coming with all these pills. I didn't understand why he said that. And it's also the human body is made of trillions of cells. You know, we're just one big cell. And these cells grow, split, regenerate, and they die. And these signals determine whether the body is healthy or unhealthy. Cells are measured against the spectrum of diseases. So the bioscan, you can see a little picture of that right there. You can see the little red and white is what we do when we want to do your blood test, and then there's our application and things like that. And then what we want to see is everybody in the green, because that's when you know everything is functioning normal. And then when you're starting to get a little less normal, when things are starting to get a little bit abnormal, that's when you go into the blue. But when you're starting to go into the yellow and the red, that's then you definitely want to not turn your face, not look sideways to that, because there's things going on, and we will explain that to you so we can know, so you will know what's going on in your body. So you see this person, they had to looking at their liver function. They were great at the 3 greens, that's great, but then they see on the left, that means when you're going to the left, you're too far. We need to get you back in balance. And you got too much of us, whatever that's going on at that point, and we need to move you more back in balance. But you're not bad yet. But then on the right, on his last, on the liver fat content, it shows that he's in the yellow. So he's 1 to having a fatty liver. He's 1 spectrum. So he's on his way to a fatty liver. So knowing that ahead of time, then we can show him how to bring that thing back into balance. And that's why we do the bioscan, so you can see what's going on from a cellular standpoint. And the problem in the US is that our amazing CEO, Melissa Boston, she coined this phrase, suicide, because we are digging our graves with our fork. And you look at this, we see all this animal protein, and I know people love their steaks and love their chicken and love their pork and love a lot of, but it's not the best thing for us. We're eating way too much processed food, salt and sugar, and we all lead, the same thing, this is like repeating everything I was saying today, sedentary lives. Where we used to all be out there, especially kids, they'd be out there kicking, playing football, kickball, basketball, run up and down the court, and everybody's doing this now. Everybody's with their thumb. Everybody's on the computer. Nobody's moving. And too much animal protein impairs our kidneys, organs, and cells, and it's contributing to faster aging, cancer, heart disease, and obesity. They say, this is a phrase from Dr. Oz. He says, our genetics loads the gun, but our lifestyles pull the trigger. I want you to take a listen to this short video, and you'll get a lot from this. So if you can, that would be, just listen to this.
2/3 of adults are now overweight or obese, and we have an epidemic cascade of debilitating disease that's overcoming the country. There's no way we can sustain the current style of care with the epidemic that we're creating with our diet and lifestyle choices.
The diabetes, the arthritis, the heart disease, the dementia, the obesity, the cancers are affecting about 70% of deaths. All the data is that those 70% of deaths and morbidity are largely lifestyle related and preventable.
Most kids by age 10 in the US already have fatty streaks in their arteries, the first stage of atherosclerosis leading to heart attacks, strokes.
Here in American medicine, we operate from the disease model. We are in the business of treating sick people. We are not in the business of trying to prevent people from becoming sick.
When you look at chronic disease risk, all the things that we walk around worrying about, actually dietary choices trump smoking when it comes to those risks.
If I could deliver one message to the researchers who are looking for the cause of diabetes and the cause of clogged arteries and the cause of high blood pressure and the cause of obesity, I would tell them the answer's in 3 words. It's the food. It's what Americans are eating.
Every time I hear that video, I know we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. 70% of deaths Most of it can be treated. It's just way too many people are dying way too early. And you only have a very few states that are um, in the blue zone. And the blue zone is just basically where they have higher than usual numbers of people living much healthier, living longer than the average. And there are only 5 blue zones in the world. And that you can see, and we need to make our own area blue zone, our own states, our own communities blue zones. It don't have to just be a few. We can change this. And as you can hear when I hear Dr. Michael say, it's the food. What else do we have in common? What else do we have common? What is that common thing? It's the food. And so we just need to get the word out. We just need to continue to get the word out. And then we have another short video. Yeah.
Less than 5% of people who go on a diet actually achieve long-term results. We believe you are ready to live your best possible life by getting off the diet roller coaster. Eating according to your blood type can make significant changes in your health. More than 2/3 of adults in the US are overweight. Obesity is associated with the leading causes of death worldwide, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancer. Even if you are at your ideal weight, eating against your blood type puts you at risk for chronic illness and disease. These are devastating reports, and we can change them. But it starts with one fundamental truth. One man's food could be another man's poison. It's time to drop the waste. The Flat Belly Lifestyle is a revolutionary approach to living your best possible life. First, we tailor the program with plant-based food for your specific blood type and to promote a healthy gut. Eating against your blood type creates inflammation, chronic illness, and obesity. Second, we recommend that you take our 15-minute bioscan so that we can help you identify what's happening below the surface. Next, simply choose the right phase for you. For added support, we invite you to join the community of people that are achieving success to inspire you and learn from our experts who support you along the way. Take the pledge today.
Take the pledge today. So when you see that, we are a company that is definitely geared on wellness, on health and wellness. Yes, CBD, but it's also health and wellness. And you see these pictures, these pictures here, these are not actors. These are truly people who have gone through our flat belly lifestyle, and these are the results that you see, that you continue to see. And I think they will have another short video for you to watch. This is our Miss Phyllis Nash.
14 pounds, 6 inches. And I love the way I look. I'm not gonna lie, I am loving this. But let me tell you what I love even more. I dropped my cholesterol 50 points, blood pressure stabilized. And my doctor and I have been fighting for the last 5 years because she wanted to put me on a statin, and I absolutely refused. And she told me I would never change my cholesterol, lower it by diet alone. Well, you can know how excited I felt when I had dropped it 50 points. I want to be optimally healthy until the day I just close my eyes and I'm not here anymore. I hope you join us.
We want to be optimally healthy. We want our bodies healthy from a cellular standpoint. And so, like she was saying, her doctor said there's no way you can do that. You can drop your cholesterol just by going on these diets or cleanses. You're not going to do it. 50 points. And we've had a lot of other people who've was able to drop points, not just drop weight, but just to be able to get their body back on a healthier standpoint, to bring their body back into balance, That's what's happening in my body right now, bringing it back to balance. And so right here, we talk about this, take our 7 or 21 day raw cleanse. This is something that have, like I said, have helped many, many people, because we have products that help to remove mucus and parasites out your body. You may say, oh, mucus and parasites, trust me, you got them. We all do. We all do. And by just diving along, everything like that, it won't rid, and they're just sitting there. And we need to push that crap up out of our body. A healthy gut is a healthy body. And we have a product that cleanses the colon and our bodily organs with our purifier. And we have our product that nourish our cells with we call our 3 smoothies. And all we have to do is just add water to that. And you can have something that just enhance your body and give your body the nutrition that it needs. And so now we have something else. It's called our Aronia juice that we just started. It's our 3.0 Aronia juice. It has so many health benefits, and so from this point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be bringing on, right after I talk about this slide here. We discovered, like I said, this most powerful superfruit on planet Earth. I know I used to think acai berry is one of those, but this overcaps all. It seems like it's a powerful superfruit. It accelerates weight loss. It actually tastes really good. And it takes only 1.5 ounces of this juice twice a day. It has an ORAC score of over 41,000, and it reduces inflammation. And we know inflammation is one of the causes of many, many diseases, one of the main culprits. So you see that beautiful young lady just popped up on that screen? That is our Dr. Roz, and she's going to take it from here and give you more information on this amazing platform when we're talking about our flat belly lifestyle. Dr. Roz, if you're ready, you can take it away.
Oh man. Oh, thank you so much, Rachelle, and thank you for sharing this powerful information, man. Look, I want y'all to put in the chat how good of a job she did. She just dropped the mic. She just slam dunked everything. So let's encourage and put that in the chat right there. So let me just take you on to a little bit further. Now, we've talked about these are the products, but let's talk about how you can get started. Because if you've had the bioscan, you already know. If you haven't had the bioscan, then you got to get back with the person who invited you and say, look, I need to get this done. Now, maybe you're in a city where there's not even a person who can do a bioscan, but guess what? If you're having blood pressure problems, diabetes problems, constipation problems with digestion, and you're feeling bloated in your stomach, if you're having heart palpitations, I mean, any kind of stuff that's going on, if you're on any kind of medication that the doctor's got you on, guess what you need? You need to reset your body. And we call it the reset. That's the reset. That's that $350 package that includes that eliminator, the purifier, the regenerator, and the hemp meal replacement. And it comes with a couple of bottles of our brand new Aronia berry juice. And then if maybe you can't do 21 days, then you can do 7 days. Because we're realists, we understand. Sometimes people can't go 7 days or 21 days without any meat, and you're going all raw, but you got to do it. You got to make a change. You got to make an adjustment in your life for your own health. You saw those statistics that Rachelle was talking about. And then one of the things that when she told you how we started as a CBD company. And people don't usually know what CBD even means. If you go to the little stores with the flags flowing and ask them what does it mean, most of them can't tell you because all they're trying to do is just shove a bottle down your throat. But it stands for cannabidiol. And it's a compound that's naturally in industrial hemp. Now, I said hemp. I did not say marijuana. So for all of you that are like myself, that are baby boomers, that back in the day, you remember the psychedelic shack, that's where it's at, or you remember the Earth, Wind and Fire concert and the lights go down and poof, all that goes up and you get contact. Well, I'm not talking about that, right? This is non-psychotropic. CBD stands for cannabidiol. And I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a certified wellness coach, like many other people that are here, like Rachelle is. But let me let you hear from a doctor that talks about CBD and how beneficial it is to our physical health and our body.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Allen. I'm a retired cardiac surgeon and a member of the International Cannabinoid Research Society, ICRS. That means I'm a cannabinoid research scientist. And I'm here to tell you about the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and the significance and how it will change medicine. And we discovered the endocannabinoid system about 30 years ago, and we really didn't understand the significance of its discovery. And so we found out that this is a chemical communication that your body has. It's not electrical, it's chemical, and it's kind of like the hormone systems that people are familiar with. And your body makes these cannabinoids. They're endogenous, so they're endocannabinoids, and they perform some miraculous functions in the body. And we're just learning the significance of these functions. And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis. Most people don't understand what that really means, but it's the body's ability to maintain itself and function in the proper environment. And so it's critically important that that doctors in the future understand this control mechanism. And we're finding out that that manipulation of this endocannabinoid system will control diabetes. It controls cancer. It controls whether you can survive a heart attack or stroke. And so this is critically important for doctors to understand this new science. And the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. And I'm a heart surgeon saying that. So more people will be saved by manipulation of the endocannabinoid system than are currently saved by surgery.
Now, that's amazing because he's a cardiologist, a retired cardiologist, saying that more people's lives will be saved. See, we've got to open up our understanding. Every one of us has an endocannabinoid system. You've got one, I've got one, all God's children, even animals. If anything has a spinal cord, it has an endocannabinoid system. And these cannabinoids are right there, and these receptors are craving for cannabinoids. Every receptor all over your body and every organ, in your heart and your lungs and your kidneys and your prostate and your brain and your stomach and your liver, every organ is desiring cannabinoids like CBD. So we got to make sure that we understand and we relearn, because people are waking up. Women, and young adults. Oh my God, 68% of women surveyed in Women in Weed magazine have already experienced some health benefits from cannabis. 60% of the women surveyed, they're interested in making money. There might be some of you out there tonight. 90% of the women surveyed say that they use cannabis products at least once a month. And let me tell you about the millennials. They got it going on. They realize that it's helping with that stress and all the stuff that they've been dealing with, especially during the pandemic. So what do we have to do? We've got to unlearn and we've got to learn. As I said, I'm a baby boomer. So I was in that era that believed and understood only marijuana. Did not know that this plant has twins, marijuana and hemp. And everything we're talking about tonight as it relates to this has to do with hemp, because what we're talking about doesn't have any psychoactive effects, and it's non-intoxicating, and it doesn't give you the brain's pleasure center like the THC does, but it does stimulate the receptors in your brain, but to help with pain and perception and anxiety. We're hearing so many testimonies how these are the things that people are being assisted with, as well as so many medical applications. So here's what we have available. 3 ways to elevate your mood. We've got a pure, a gold, and a black label. Now, there have been some of you that have been told by people you can't take CBD because you get drug tested and it'll show up. Well, if you take that 0.3% that's in the middle, which is our gold level, and it's really less than 0.3%, it may or may not show up. But here's what we have for you. We got you. We have THC free, less than 0.0%. It's our pure label. Yes. And that covers you past any drug test because it's less than 0.0% THC. And then for those of you that want to push the envelope, yep, you were the ones that really like to feel that buzz a little bit. Well, here it is, still from the hemp plant, the Delta 8. And oh my God, please, please, please. It says it on the label, follow the instructions. I'm just gonna say it like that. But whatever it is, we want to help you with whether it's for you feeling calm after a difficult day and having all this anxiety. You just want to chill and relax. Whether you've got pain in your joints or pain arthritis, or like my godmother who deals with neuropathy because of her diabetes and uses our pain cream. Or if you want to push that envelope towards creativity, or maybe add just a little bit of assistance in the bedroom, just saying, we've got passion, we've got things to help in that area as well. And soon we'll be able to just take a quiz and just choose which area you want to do. And we'll show you the very products that assist you with that. Even with beauty and hair and skin. We've got our own hair care system, yes, that it has no chemicals in it. Everything's completely organic. And you've got to tune in to hear our trichologist on Mondays when she teaches about the hair. Now, all of our products, none of our products are to be used or sold by the persons under the age of 18 years old. And if you're pregnant or nursing, listen, you cannot use our products. You must be at least 21, especially for our smokable products, our vapes, and our Delta 8. We always want you to consult with your physician before you use any, if you have any serious medical condition or prescription medications. I mean, you should really do that anyway, anytime you're using any supplementary dietary products, because we want your doctors on board. We want them to at least be aware whether they're on board or not, so that when your numbers begin to improve, and I'm not making any claims, but our customers do. All of our trademarks and copyrights are property of their respective owners and are not affiliated with, nor do they endorse this product. The FDA has not evaluated these statements. And we never intend to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or to prevent any disease. And the test results, even of the bioscan, are for reference only and are not a diagnostic conclusion. But we want you to be a part of what we're doing. We even have this, as Rachelle talked about, the travel industry, the financial industry, where you can educate yourself and you can become a subscriber in these particular industries. But we definitely want you to take the pledge. Now, every time we do one of these presentations, there are usually three kinds of people that we're talking to. There's that customer. There's second, the person we call a brand ambassador. And thirdly is that person who wants to become an econopreneur. Now, if you're number one and you want to become a customer, here's what we want you to do. Immediately after this presentation, get back with the person who invited you, because they've got a website. And we want you to take the pledge, whether it's wellness, whether it's travel, whether it's financial, and hurry up and get you a customer account. It's so easy, easy peasy, just like you do when you go to Amazon and you fill out a little information and you become a customer with Akana. And now you start knowing about all of the wonderful things that we have going on. Matter of fact, we've got a special that's going on tonight. Oh, you want to get it, especially with the pain cream before it goes off at midnight tonight, where you can get 4 bottles of that pain cream. It is it's always in the top 5 of everything we sell. So listen, get back now with the person, start texting them, say, look, as soon as this is over with, we got to talk. I need that pain cream. And we got even our Rona berry that's just gone on. It's amazing. But now you might be that other person that wants to actually take it to the next level. Because see, God bless the child who's got his own. Because when you start using our products, I just got to say this, changes take place in you physically, emotionally, psychologically. You start looking better, you start feeling better. And somebody's going to ask you, what are you doing? Well, how cool would it be for you to have your own online business? Yes, you become your own Amazon. After you've learned about what we've taught you tonight, after Rachelle has taken you through and talked to you all about the health and the areas of our body where we can improve ourselves through our cleansing and our detoxing, resetting and refreshing our body, you can even become a certified coach. But I want to get into this second phase of this presentation. Now, if you're that person who says, I'm not really interested in the business side, I just want to be a customer, then I'm going to give you half a second, just half a second, to dismiss yourself. Because now I'm going to get into the next phase or the next section of our presentation, where we talk about a person who says, I need some time freedom. I need to have a residual income. I need to know how, show me the money. If there's a way to make money with this, I am interested. Now, so those are the persons that I'm about to give attention to at this particular time. Because even having the store, guess what happens? You are now able to participate in having residual income where you can earn anywhere between 20 to 50% of what we call the commissionable volume of every single product. That's products we have today, tomorrow, next week, next year, years to come. Even when this company goes global, you will have an online store that you can send a link out to any and everybody, and they just shop to the drop. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Amazing. And now you may be that second person. So now that second person is that person who says, you know, I need to do this. Well, one of the ways you can do it is first, you're going to enroll as a brand ambassador. $29.95, you become a brand ambassador. That activates your website. And then you choose a pack. One of the packs that I'm going to just really suggest to you, especially if you're thinking about doing the 21-day cleanse. Why? Because this Pearl Lifestyle Pack includes the 21-day cleanse. That reset is right there in it. And then you're also going to get pain cream, which I said is one of our top sellers. Oh my goodness. And then you're going to get some broad spectrum gummies. That's the pure gummies, and the sample pack that you can give away samples, our digital party pack. We're going to even get you certified as an econopreneur because we want you educated. And then if you want to do that, you may want to also get our travel pack. You can choose to do either or both. Because you like travel and you want to get good deals on travel and you subscribe to this, there's a subscription that goes along with this $199. It includes your business portal, a 30-day travel portal access. Then you subscribe to it for $59.95 every single month, and you're going to get travel certification. And you can just go and do whatever you want to do and have other people to go to your portal and begin to travel. And then there's person number 3. Now, this is where my husband and I started, right here at that third person. We realized that we had missed a lot of opportunities in our lifetime, and we weren't going to let this one pass us by. So maybe you're that person too, and you want to become an econopreneur, and you want to pledge to elevate your legacy. You want to leave a legacy. You want to access everything, all of the enchilada, everything. We've got 2 particular great packages that you want to be sure to get. One is $14.99 and one is $7.99. One's called the Diamond Pack and the other's called the Sapphire Pack. Well, what's the difference? Well, the Sapphire Pack has a lot of bells and whistles, a whole lot of product. Matter of fact, it costs $799, but it has a value of over $1,400. And there it again. Let's say your family, everybody in your family, you're thinking about 3 members of your family that want to do the cleanse. Well, guess what? 3 7-day cleanses come with this value, come with this package. And the extreme pain cream, and the hemp protein meal, and the hempranium. By the way, that hempranium is our own proprietary CBD formula. And it's got 500 milligrams of CBD. It's got black seed oil, turmeric, and coconut, peppermint in it. All of that is our own. You won't find that anywhere else. It's our own formula, as well as so much others. Matter of fact, you're going to get over $800, almost $900 in product value alone. It's a fantastic package. But if you want to go to the top, if you want to go to the tip top, and you want the creme de la creme, yes, this is the $14.99 pack. This is the Diamond Coach Pack. Why is this so powerful? It has all this stuff I've been talking about, plus now you have the ability to go through not only our Econa certification, but become a certified wellness coach. Did I tell you earlier, we're certified wellness coaches? Yes. And then with an additional $500, you can then also get the scan equipment. So not only you're a wellness coach, but you can become a scan coach. And you learn everything from our naturopath, Dr. Eric Prince, on how to be certified. You'll get a wealth of information, and as well as how to use the scan equipment. And then to top it all off, after you start your own business, because now you have a home-based business, we're going to give you 12 different ways to elevate your earnings. How cool is it to have 12 different streams of income? Now, it's up to you if you want to use all 12 or not. I'm the kind of person, if I got 12 packages under the tree, I'm opening up every last one of them. And we've talked about several of them already, but let me just touch on a few more. We're going to show you how to make your money back quick and become a star agent in just 7 days. And if you don't do it in 7 days, we'll show you how to hit Pearl in 30 days and get some extra perks for doing that. We're going to show you how to get some fast start money and make your money back just by selling 3 of these, and then they get free. Now, I know I said the term sale, but really, I'm telling you, it's so easy to do this because you become the testimony and you become a sharing. You just become crazy about sharing. Why? Because you care about people. And here's my favorite part of our compensation plan. It's our revenue pool. Why is it my favorite? Because I don't think they had to do this. They already showed us how we can make money just from our website, cha-ching, cha-ching. When other people get their website, cha-ching, cha-ching. But how cool is it that this company takes 4% of the gross revenue and sets it aside every single month for those that decide to work their business and build a team and reach certain rankings in our business, from sapphire to ruby to emerald to diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star diamond. And 4%, you share in that pool of money. And then those that hit diamond, yes. Now, you don't do this by yourself. Here, it really means teamwork makes the dream work. I've heard that term so often, but it's a reality here. And when you hit diamond, there's another pool. Yes, you get to double dip from the 4% and the 2% monthly pool off the top. Gross revenue, you know what that means? That means before the bills are paid. That means before the expenses. Off the top, you can participate in that diamond revenue pool. And then trips. Well, I know we talked about a travel club, right? But I'm not talking about that. Right here in Akana's presentation, in Akana's compensation plan, we have trips that our CSO, I love it how she says it, that you don't have to pay for. That's the best way to travel, when you don't have to pay for it. Yes, the diamond retreats, lifestyle rewards, leadership retreats. We've got trips that are going to, we've had trips to Jamaica. We've got a trip coming up soon going to Dubai, and you want to be a part of that. But here's the one thing I love more than anything else is support. You get support. I mean, we just supported one another today just to get on here and share this information with you today. We're going to make sure you are certified, that you know what you know. You're going to go through our teachings and learn about coaching and learn about social media, learn about the compensation plan that I just did, the wellness education, how to do blood type testing, all of that. And guess what? It comes with the package that you get. Whether it's the $3.99, $7.99, $14.99, whatever package you get our certification along with it. So here's my question. Are you ready to live the life you've always imagined? See, when you're trying to make a decision about a company, the one thing you want to know that the company is at least 18 months old. Have you heard? We're over 4 years old. We celebrated that in 4/20. 90% of companies fail their first 18 months. Let me tell you something. I've been here, my husband and I have been here since the day this company launched, and we exceeded the goals in the middle of a pandemic. The other thing you want to know is, according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, which we do, it is a great opportunity. So that makes us what? A great opportunity. If it has less than 100,000, it is an opportunity of a lifetime. Oh, you better chat somebody and tell them. Put it in the chat. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Call the person who invited you here. Thank them because they loved you enough to put you in a position. And in my closing, let me share this business tip. And we didn't come up with this. You can go online and look up this S-curve anywhere in business websites. And they talk about when a company hits momentum. Let's think about companies like Avon, Mary Kay, Noni Juice, Excel. Think about those companies. There was a point when they hit momentum. Well, here at Akana, we haven't hit it yet. So what does that mean? That means you're in the right place at the right time. You see where that star is? You see where that arrow is pointing? Yes, we're in that place of formulation and pioneering. But when we hit momentum, whoever has already said yes, you're going to the bank. So welcome, Elevate with Akana, and we're so glad to have you a part of our family. And we thank you for being here tonight. It's been an exciting time. We're so glad to share this powerful, powerful information with you. So listen, get back with the person that invited you and make sure that you let them know, are you number 1? Are you number 2? Or are you number 3? You're ready to get started. We know that's the question. So now just pick which number you are and let's go to the top. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, Rachelle.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you,
Rob.
Dr.
Thank you, Rachelle.
Thank you guys for hopping on. Bye.
Bye-bye.